Hi there, welcome to my channel, Lovebirds Love Tarot, where I interpret the cards to provide insight into your life. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're here, I believe you're meant to be here, so take what resonates and what applies to your life and discard the rest. If you do enjoy this reading or if it does resonate with you, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Alrighty, let's see what messages want to come through for you today. Alrighty. What is it that you need to know today? Hypnotic. You stay on people's minds longer than they expected. Hypnotic. Okay. Centered. Your peace became non-negotiable. And then we have authentic. You became too valuable to perform. And then this card is sticking out, the prize. People don't wonder if you're enough. They wonder if they're enough for you. Okay. Let's see what else. I'm going to change decks here and then we'll get into this reading. If it requires you to betray yourself, it's not the right path. What I'm seeing with this card, I feel like you're giving or you've given someone a headache trying to figure you out. You are coming across as mysterious and all of these things: hypnotic, centered, authentic, and the prize. And it seems like you could be someone who attracts people who think that they can, I don't know, like play you or try to figure you out or try to strategize or come up with some kind of game plan, but they don't get you. They don't understand because you're not from this world. You're rare. They don't come across people like you often. So they don't know like what to do. They don't know, like they have to like re-strategize and come up with a completely new plan because you're different. You're not going to be like everyone else that they try to connect with or like play or however you want to call it. There's something about your authenticity. You don't betray yourself. You don't let anyone like convince you otherwise of something. Like you don't allow people to convince you of who you are. Okay, so we do have, don't mistake their red flags for a vibe check. I feel like you're a person who like you know what's up. Like you are always 10 steps ahead of anyone who you try to date, anyone you try to connect with. You already know the game that they're trying to play before they try to play it. You already know the strategies. You're smarter than they think you are. You could be someone who pretends not to be as smart as you are, or like you kind of like, I'm hearing like you ride low key, you ride under the surface, very mysterious, and that's why people can't figure you out. I think that intuitively they sense something, but intellectually they just can't figure it out. And then there's like this contradictory like vibe thing that's happening here, and so you're giving people like this headache. They can't figure you out, but not only can they not figure you out, like they keep they feel the need to like keep going, to like keep trying, to like over exhaust themselves because they know that you are this prize. They know you're the prize. And your authenticity, they know that you're rare, you're worth it. Like they need to have you. They're obsessed with you. These people are obsessed with you, and you're with the centered here, the centered card, you're obsessed with yourself. And I'm hearing that's how it should be. Stop looking for closure, start looking for chocolate. Yeah, like you don't care. Like you how do I say? Like you don't I'm hearing you don't care about anyone else. But I feel like you don't care about the people who are not on your level, essentially. People who are low vibrational, they just don't operate from the same sort of mindset that you do. You don't give those people any time of day. You focus on what makes you happy, like how she's squeezing this chocolate. She's not worried about the fact that something has ended. She's just going to quickly move on. Yeah, you are the prize. This is confirmation. And you don't, what's special about you is that you don't compare yourself to others. You don't compare yourself to other people. You know who you are. You don't allow other people to convince you otherwise. You know who you are. You know what your gifts are, what your talents, your skills are, what you have to offer, what you have to bring to the table. You know all of this. And that's why you know that you're the prize. You know that you're worthy. And because of that, these people, they can sense it. They can sense it and they want you. They want to like devour you. They want to like claim you and own you, but they also want to protect you because you have like this, I'm getting you have like this femininity that like triggers their instinctual protective abilities. Like you have this femininity, some kind of softness, or maybe even like a daintiness, or some kind of girliness that you have, whether that's what you try to like project or portray, whether you're trying to like have that or not, you have this naturally. And the more that you like be your authentic self, the more that you kind of like claim your own energy and claim your own power, the more that energy comes out, the more that feminine energy comes out, because the more that you like tap into this power, you're able to relax. And when you can relax in your power, you sort of like flow. I'm getting someone who's like very like watery or flowy, very fluid. Like you may have very fluid body language because you are so relaxed, because you are so tapped into yourself, because you have this inner masculine. You have this inner masculine that protects you. And so you are able to like flow like water on the outside. That's what's making you hypnotic. These people, they don't understand you. They can't like compute it, or they can't calculate or analyze it, because you're not someone who can be analyzed. You're different. You're like otherworldly. You come from a world that they don't belong to, that they don't experience, and they've never experienced. They don't know how they don't know how you operate. They can't figure you out. And they're trying and they're trying, and they want you and they have to have you, and they will like how do you say, like, I'm hearing compete to the end, or like they will, I'm just hearing the end, like something will something will be the end of them. Like they'll allow something to be the end of them, trying to like have you, or trying to like conquer you. Something about your feminine energy has this masculine wanting to conquer you at all, like at all costs. I'm even seeing someone crying at night because they can't get to you. You're too smart. You're out like witting them, or you're out you're outsmarting them, or I'm also hearing out magnetizing them, out seducing them. They just cannot, they're just not on your level. The people who are the people who are on your level, they're very rare. They don't come by, or how do you say, they don't they don't come around too often. These people could be hidden, but I feel like somehow your energy is like pulling them in. Like you are energetically calling out to these people. So I don't know, like I feel like you can expect someone to kind of show up randomly, and this will be like your match. And the other people, you're gonna like leave them in the dust, like leave them behind crying because they didn't level up. Like they can't level up. Let's see what other information I can get. Okay, so we have the Empress here and the Chariot. With the Empress card, or sorry, with the Chariot card here, I feel like you are, because you are the Empress, you're attracting someone who is just as powerful as you are. And they have the same kind of magnetism and seductiveness that you have. And this person, they are going to be so drawn to you, and they're not going to know what hit them. And you're going to allow them to chase after you. You're going to allow them to pursue you because you're going to be so deep in your feminine energy. You are going to bring something out in them that they have never felt before. You're going to bring out like the beast in them, and in the best way. They're going to compete with you, or not compete with you. They're not going to ever do that. They're going to compete for you in such a way that will embarrass the other people that I mentioned before. You're too magnetic. You're too powerful. Like you are stepping into something that I don't even think you have even. You're stepping into some kind of magnetism. I don't know what you're doing or who you are, but you're doing something and it's working. I don't know. You could be, I don't know what it could be. You could be doing affirmations, or that's the first thing that came to mind. Or I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew, but whatever it is that you're doing, it's working. Okay, tell me more. Was something about your emotions, like you attract. I'm hearing you're attracting men, and I'm getting like rain. It's raining men. So I don't know. I feel like you get attention like no other. You're someone who, when you go out, or the next time that you go out, something about your, I don't know how to explain this. Something about this energy that is surrounding you, that you're like exuding, that you're radiating, it's going to be so bright like the sun. It's going to be so bright. There's something here about this moon, how it's like inside what looks like the sun. Something about your emotions are drawing in. It's like making you radiant. You are in alignment, it looks like. You've left somebody behind. You've left somebody behind. This person was a headache for you. You stepped into your power. This person helped you to see who you truly are by trying to dim your light. They helped you to see like your power, your true magnetism. Somehow you like glowed up. Somehow you flipped the script. You turned the tables. You turned something around, and now you're in some kind of power to where you're actually attracting in those who were always the right people who were always meant for you. I don't know why I'm seeing like this is giving like Little Red Riding Hood. Huff and puff and blow the house down. Like you can't. Someone tried to huff and puff and blow your brick house down, Now I'm hearing, she's a brick house. She mighty mighty. I don't even know if those are the right lyrics, but you might want to check that song out. Okay, let's get just one more card to end this reading. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Okay, 8 of Cups. But because it came out sort of reverse, it's giving, I think before, I don't know, I feel like before you were loyal to someone, but they weren't loyal back to you, and you didn't walk away. Like, it took you a while to walk away from this person. And somehow that, like, through this, how do I explain this? Almost through some kind of pain, you turned it around, you flipped it, and you transformed into like this beautiful butterfly, and you walked away. But not only did you walk away, you kind of like took everything with you. You took something energetically. Like, I'm seeing someone walking away, like this queen is walking away, but some sort of like, I don't know how to describe this, like some golden light, some sort of like, I don't know what this is, like an energy field, or I'm just seeing this person pulling everything with her, like a gravitational pull, like it's pulling from this person that she's leaving. It's almost as if like these people who were giving you a headache, like you are leaving them in their, I don't know, I'm hearing demise or something. I don't know if that's the right word here, but you're leaving them in their demise, I guess. And I'm seeing someone who's like on their knees, just like bawling in tears. So I don't know, that could be specific for someone, it seems like. But you definitely walked away, and it's like you took your cup with you. Like you took your cup of love, you took all of your emotions with you, and you kind of like drained this person out. Like you took back everything that they were taking back from you. And you turned this all around, and you became the prize. You stepped into your authentic power. You centered yourself. You made peace your priority. And through all of this transformation, you have become hypnotic. You're stepping into some power. And that's why you have this Chariot card energy. That's why you have someone who is, you're pulling a king, like an emperor, into, like, you're this empress and you're pulling in the emperor towards you. They don't know it yet. They're not going to know what hit them, and you're going to trigger something within them, and they're going to feel driven to have you. But this particular person, you're going to want them to want to have you. It's going to be completely different than what you've attracted in the past. Yeah, this is definitely Queen Empress energy for sure that I'm picking up on today. Okay, I think I'm going to end it there. That's going to be the reading for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Oh, let's get your yes or no question. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for yes or no, and you can pause the video if you need to think of your question. The answer is yes. And it has passion here, and the Knight of Wands. A Sagittarius could be pursuing you, or you could be Sagittarius, or there's some kind of Sagittarius energy here. There's passion, there's fire, there's heat, there's magnetism, there's there's a lot going on here. But the answer is yes. Hopefully that's the answer that you were looking for. Hopefully you got something from this reading. Hopefully it resonated with you in a positive way. You can comment down below if you want to claim all the energy that I mentioned, share your story, or share how it resonated with you. I'd love to hear. I'm curious. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate you, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next one. So until then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.